everybody, I've got Dolly from Chillystudio here today on my channel. Introduce yourself.
Okay, hi guys, this is Dolly from Chillystudio. So I create lifestyle related videos. So if you're interested, do check out my channel and
please subscribe to her while
yes,
she's
in the description box.
Yes, right. So today's video, it's gonna be a little bit of a different kind of a video. We are talking about social media, the kind of influence it has not only on our mood but also on our confidence levels, and how to kind of start off or take baby step towards doing a social media detox. So has it ever happened to you, when you're like scrolling through someone on Instagram or Facebook and you feel like, man, my life is so miserable. Look at this person having the best holiday in Hawaii or Fiji or something.
No, that way, like, I am a really positive person and I really embrace my life and I'm so grateful for where I am today. But when I usually scroll through social media for inspiration and not to feel like, jealous or feel bad or, dread about my life that it's this way. But yeah, but I know a lot of people who are heading there and I feel it's taking a toll on their life.
Yeah. Usually it doesn't bother me, but on my bad days it does bother me. Like when I'm having a bad day and if someone else is having a good day, that's when it bothers me a lot. And that was also, one of the first clues that I personally needed a social media detox. And now I have a kind of a mini social media detox every single day. We'll get on to that a little bit later in this video. It's not a bad idea to take some time out for yourself, away from your phone, away from social media. So you could maybe do something like turning off your data maybe just for an hour or something like that. Especially if you have something important to do, like writing that essay or doing those revisions, or even if it is something like preparing for that interview, or maybe guests are coming over, instead of scrolling through Pinterest, you might as well get some actual cooking done. Maybe even put your phone on airplane mode, maybe. That's a little bit intense.
Yeah, I think I have an alternative for this. So what you can do is, I'm sure if it's an emergency, I'm sure that person will definitely give you a call and not try to reach out to you through WhatsApp or SMS, or definitely not on DM like Instagram DM. So I feel you can turn on your notifications for calls, like you can put the calls on loud and you can literally turn off the notifications for all your social media apps, and maybe for WhatsApp and SMS you can just keep it on, say, silent or vibration mode, so that you don't really get disturbed when you're busy with doing something. And yeah, as I said, if it's an emergency call, then you can definitely hear it and you can attend it. So that way you're not like literally reaching out to your phone like every other minute or something like that. One of the ways where you can spend less time on social media is to actually detox your own account. Like, try to unfollow and unfriend those accounts or those people whom you don't really like to see their content anymore, or who is not really inspiring you, or who's not spreading positivity, or at least who's not whose content you feel is not interesting anymore. So try to unfollow and unfriend all those accounts, so that you have less number of content appearing on your home page, and because of which you'll actually spend less amount of time on your social media.
It's not a bad idea to put your phone away for at least an hour of the day. I mean, initially to put it away for an entire day, that's like quite daunting, but just for an hour when you're charging, you can maybe put it in a different room. You don't have to charge your phone and consume data right there. Or when you're sleeping, this was a big breakthrough for me. It was quite a challenge to actually put your phone for charging in a different room while you're sleeping, but that meant that I did not have to scroll through a lot of data that put a lot of pressure on myself just before going to bed, or wake up to data again that put a lot of pressure on myself. So yeah, it's quite refreshing to actually wake up to your own thoughts and maybe kind of give yourself a break.
So another tip would be to actually allot some timings for yourself to actually be on social media. Maybe say in the evening 6 to 7, or in the morning, not probably in the morning, maybe during your lunchtime from 2 to 3. Set a time limit for yourself to just be on social media. That way, like you're restricting yourself not to open those apps. And if you feel that you cannot control yourself, then I have a really good suggestion for you guys. So there is this app that I had tried before. It's called Antisocial. It's available on Android and iOS. So it's a brilliant app, guys. So basically what you can do on this app is you can just block your social media apps, and you can just allot some timings. So only during those timings your apps will actually appear on your phone, but other than that, the Antisocial app actually blocks all these apps so that it's not easily accessible, which will actually help you to stay away from social media.
That's actually quite nice. But I have a kind of a similar suggestion. My app of choice is Forest, and I am someone who likes to procrastinate a lot, like especially when I have to be working on something, I tend to check my social media. So what the Forest app does is it kind of like virtually plants a tree on your phone. So whenever you kind of step away from your app and try to open a social media, it kind of like considers it to be like you're neglecting the tree, and kind of your tree starts to die. So it kind of like emotionally kind of got to me. I didn't want to kill even the virtual tree, so I kept at it for about an hour's time or something. And eventually, when you've grown enough number of trees of your own, the people from app, they actually go and do plant trees in real life as well. So that's actually a good.
That's a brilliant suggestion. You have to try that. I mean, it's for a good cause as well.
True. And when you realize you've actually kind of taken some time off of all these things, it's remarkable how much free time you have on hand.
Definitely.
Like for me, I personally love reading, and somewhere I felt like I did not have the time to read or learn something new, because constantly, I used to be on social media. And now that I do a 1 hour detox every day, I use that time to read a self-help book basically. I've been like proper getting into those, and self-empowerment books as well. I've been loving them. I also started writing again, like for my own blog, which was like quite nice. So use that 1 hour time to create something new or learn something new, just enrich yourself, recharge your batteries.
That's actually something that I wanted to tell you guys. Like, just think what you're good at. Like, bring back your old hobbies. Like, when you were a childhood, what were you good at? Like, you used to write stories. Do you like to write a journal, or are you good at drawing, or do you love to read books? So bring all those hobbies back, right from singing, dancing, or whatever it is. Whatever time you're going to save, I mean, try to put yourself into all these practices again, and by doing that, you would literally have no time to reach out to your phone. You're actually doing something more productive, useful, and something that you love again. So your mind will actually not go on your social media apps.
True. And something else that I absolutely love about going on, just taking some time off of social media, is also that it allows you to appreciate real people around you, like your family. How often do we all sit with our family, but all 4 of us or 5 of us are scrolling through our phone without even looking at each other or even having a conversation with each other? But what if you kind of like put that away? Who knows, you might just have the best family time ever. The same with friends. Like, make the time out to meet your friend, not just virtually like connect with them, like on their picture. Why not just meet a person and say, hey, I like how you're looking today. That's such an enriching feeling than just double tapping on their picture on Instagram.
This used to happen a lot in my group. I'm sure all of you will agree. Like, whenever we go out, like, all of us are together, but none of us talk to each other. We're all on our phones,
True.
So we actually made this, it's not a game exactly. So we do this. So we put all our phones on one on top of the other, and then we sit and talk to each other. We order food or whatever. And then we make sure we do this, that whoever tries to reach out to their phone first happens to pay the entire bill.
Ooh, so that's brutal.
So we actually started doing this. So none of us reach out to the phones, because obviously nobody wants to pay the bill. So that way, like, all of us get to connect, and we actually get to spend time with each other. Just be present and be committed to what you're doing. Don't get carried away. Be more smart and be more aware of your surroundings. Be present in your life because it's constantly moving and you're not going to get it back. So don't waste your time on social media. Please remember that real life is way better than virtual life.
So true, so true. Like it is something that I've been aware of, kind of, like since I went on a detox, like to be mindful. Like somewhere I did not realize that I was scrolling through my phone because I was bored. It took a real thought to like realize that I was just scrolling through, and then I realized, okay, I mean, these are just itty bitty mindful habits to just realize that you're bored and maybe get a hobby, or just realize that the person in front of you is actually real. They're not gonna be here for the rest of your life until you put your phone away.
Right.
So enjoy the person's company a little bit. Or just if you go to somebody's house, then maybe see how beautiful their house is. Maybe there is something that you might pick up that you might wanna enjoy and redecorate your house that way. Or if you're going on a walk, just like look away from your phone and see. Maybe you might spot a rare bird or something. Just to mindfully experience life, and like she said, being a little more present in reality than in virtuality. It is a beautiful feeling to actually enjoy life the way it is, So let us know if you found it helpful, and if you have any more really easy to follow social media detox tips, then let us know in the comments, because we're always looking for tips to disconnect from time to time. Considering we're bloggers, it's important to keep ourselves sane that way. And we also filmed the value of minimal makeup and how to find confidence in yourself on Dolly's channel. I will link that below in the description box. It is a super vital topic, and I feel like not much has been said about it, and it was time. So we sat together and did that video. Please go check it out. We really did mention some amazing, groundbreaking tips, I would say. Subscribe to her while you're there, and hit the like button. Show us that you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new here, please. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.